on, guys? PineappleSwae here, Tim, bringing you guys episode 1 of the Seahawks team. First, we logged into Madden. I was asking us for a bunch of different settings, but you know, we just wanted to get into Ultimate Team and build the Seahawks team as quickly as possible. Let me know, how are you guys enjoying Madden 27 so far? And I will say, drop your Xbox gamer tag down below in celebration of Madden 27 releasing. I am doing a $25 Xbox gift card giveaway that I'll be announcing in the next episode for the Seahawks team, the winner on episode 2. But let's see what we got here in Ultimate Team. There is a ton of stuff to go over. We have pre-order points, pre-order packs, and as I mentioned, you know, this is going to be a weekly episode series for the Seahawks team. We had a ton of stuff. We were lucky enough to get 40 crossover packs for logging into Madden 26, but first things first, we wanted to open the Rookie Premier Pack. This was really a tough choice, but there was one player in particular that stood out to me for the Seahawks team that I honestly thought could make an immediate impact, especially in the first 2 weeks of the game. And I'm going to just let the music take over, and you'll see who it is. And yes, we decided to go with Jeremiah Love. To me, it just made sense. Kenneth Walker, his quarterly, did not really look all too special to me. And this is a position that I didn't want to spend a lot of coins on. So I went with Jeremiah Love. He's probably going to be our running back for a good bit. And we were also able to pull this 79 Cam Ward, so we posted him on the auction block as well. And we just had a ton of different packs. We had this 80 overall NFL team fantasy pack. Jackson Smith and Jigba is in this pack, but I decided to go with DK Metcalf to help out this team. And I think if you're building the Seahawks team, I think it is smart to go with Metcalf instead of JSN. But don't worry, guys, next episode, JSN will be coming to the team. But DK is 81 speed. He'll be 82 speed once we get, you know, filled out 25 out of 25. But it just made sense to take DK. And then in this pack, we ended up getting Cam Chancellor on the roster. So that was incredible in my opinion. This was for pre-ordering the game early. And then we had this season player pack. These players, they don't get all 32. But we decided to go with Calais Campbell, because there's a new system in Madden 27 Ultimate Team that allows us to put all 32 team chems on these players. We were looking at Jalen Thompson, but Calais Campbell to me just made the most sense, just because I want to have a good pass rush, and being able to upgrade a player like Calais Campbell just made sense. Also, in the store, buying the premium field pass gets you Nick Eamon-Wari. So if you're going to be using your pre-order points, buy the field pass, buy the premium field pass, because we got Nick Eamon-Wari on the team, and we were just already off to an incredible start to start the Seahawks team. A lot of players that we desperately needed were basically already on our roster. And then we had this 82 B&D or an 85 B&D pack, and we got lucky, got the 85 B&D, and we pulled a really, really good player. And that was Trey McBride, which I will dive more into Trey McBride and what we did with him in just a second. But we were also opening some platinum packs as well, which you get from, I forget what this pack was from. I believe it was the premium field pass, but we ended up pulling Robbie Oots as well. So that's another Seahawk added to the roster. Yes, he's a platinum player, but we're just going to start him, and he has some decent stats. 85 catching on a fullback is crazy. We had this Luke Kuechly reward pack as well, an 86 Luke Kuechly to start on your roster. He will drop to an 80 overall, but he gets all 32 as well, so that's another Seahawk added to the team, and a good one at that. Luke Kuechly, you know, congratulations on entering the Hall of Fame. Really good card, I would say, to start out the year, and I'm assuming once he drops down to 80, he will keep all 32 team chems, so it is a good depth piece for us on the Seahawks team. But now let's move on to the coolest part of Madden 27, and that is the Evos. We pulled nothing out of the crossover pack, so that doesn't really matter. As you can see here, we had two 32 NFL team chemistry Evo tokens. One that we used our pre-order points on, as you'll see in just a second, but there was just a ton of stuff. I was trying to read and understand exactly what was going on. It looks like we had this 82 upgrade, but most importantly, there were these 232 NFL team chemistries that we could apply to any player on our team. For this first one, we were thinking about it. Who would make an immediate impact on our team? Who made sense? Jeremiah Love, no, we've already have, Seahawks chemistry on him. But we were looking, we didn't really have much depth on our roster. So after some, decision making for this first 32 token, we used it on Trey McBride. The Seahawks, were really weak at tight end, so we slapped that Seahawks chemistry on Trey McBride. Yes, he is not a Seahawk, but it helps the team tremendously because we're really weak at tight end. And then we used the second token on Calais Campbell. So just like that, we made two crucial upgrades already to the Seahawks team, with Trey McBride being an 85 overall core elite B&D that now has chemistry, so he fits the roster. And then Calais Campbell, who now gets Seahawks chemistry as well, so he fits the roster. Now, will we get more opportunities to get all 32 Team Chem tokens? I really don't know, but we made two strong decisions that I feel like we're going to stick with, in all honesty, with Calais Campbell and Trey McBride. These players can be on our team for honestly quite a while. But this is what this first episode is about, and that is getting our ultimate captain. Then we also got Nehemiah Pritchett to be our pre-order Evo, which, in case you don't know, for pre-ordering the game, you get an additional Evo that can be upgraded to an 83 overall. It can only be used, though, on a wide receiver and cornerback. So we used it on him to get him up to an 83 overall, and you'll see his stats later in the video. We were able to craft something absolutely crazy for day one of Madden 27. But we now have 3 Evos on our team, and I'm really happy of how we're looking so far with the Seahawks team in this first episode. As you can see, we're looking at how to earn skill points. Not really too complicated, just a bunch of team tackles, but we put that Seahawks chemistry on him, and we were slowly building the Seahawks team. We also knew that there were some other players that we had to get, that we had to obtain, but these were the 2 players that I wanted to focus on, since it's basically 2 ultimate captains. But here it is, using that ultimate captain Evo on Jalen Milroe. Looking at Jalen Milroe and the tokens, though, it isn't going to be easy, but once we get him all those tokens, those skill points, he will be able to turn into just an incredible quarterback. And if you're doing a Seahawks team, I truly recommend using Jalen Milroe as that ultimate captain, just because the stats and the potential he has is absolutely incredible, and he's going to be really, really fun to use in this Madden 27 cycle. Playing some solos and whatnot, we were able to get some skill points for Milroe, and we get a few stat boosts right here. But the thing about this new stat system is you basically have to re-roll it to get the best stats you want. But looking at Milroe so far, we had 82 speed and 78 throw power, but this is me from the future. We do re-roll Milroe, and we did craft something crazy, but that'll be saved for episode 2. But look at Nehemiah, though. Day 1 of Madden 27, just insane stats. And then doing the training camp solos, we were able to get Mike Jackson, who is another Seahawk. So I recommend knocking out those training camp solos so you can get Mike Jackson as well. A pretty strong corner to have day 1 of Madden Ultimate Team. But this is what the team looked like day 1. Players that stood out was obviously Nehemiah with his 85 speed, 86 speed now, 88 excel, and 90 zone coverage on the first day. We're going to be a zone team, so we wanted these stats. And then you get a quick look at the offense, and then our ultimate captain, Jalen Milroe. I'm excited to bring you guys more Madden 27 content. Let me know what you think down below. Did you guys like this format of the episodes? I will be continuing this format for the rest of the cycle. Peace out, everybody.